to say that the laundry is officially done, and it dried on the first cycle, which is insane. For lunch, I had something called Genghis Khan. It's a lamb dish that's named after the Mongolian warlord, and it tastes really good. You get to cook it all in front of yourself. There's a bean sprout thing there. It's just really delicious. But you know what could be even more delicious? These 9 7-kilometer eggs. Well, let's see what happens. Start off the video strong, right? With a shiny Noibat on number 1. Or something else that's blue. Number 2, though. Oh, there's the Noibat. Number 3, Galarian. Number 4, another Galarian. Lucky number 5. Oh, so close. Number 6 is gonna be another Galarian. Lucky 7. Number 8, another Galarian. And this is our final egg, and it is not another shiny Noibat, but that's perfectly fine. And when it comes down to all the IVs, it does not look like any of these are overly that spectacular, except for the 666. Are you good? 666 is decent. And after those eggs, we're gonna keep hunting for this one specifically. I really want shiny Vulpix. And of course, I wouldn't mind running into a good Zorua, because I have a few decent ones, but I would love to get a hundo. This cluster of Vulpix is right here. Hopefully one of them is gonna be shiny. I really just want one, though I like to complete the sets. Just having one for this event would be good. But it seems like all 4 of these are no's. That's great. I've decided to come back to Ueno Park because I learned they have a zoo here, the Ueno Zoo. Sadly, the zoo closes around 5 p.m. and it's currently 3:24 right now, so we're only gonna have about an hour and a half to go in there, but I've always wanted to check it out. I actually missed out last time, so let's pop in there and see what they got. Plus, as you can see, there actually are stops in the zoo itself. I don't know exactly how far it goes, and there's a few lured over there, so we could get lucky, you never know. This zoo's pretty fun all in all. It's nothing too special, but they've got some good animals here, so I like it quite a bit. And while walking around, I did have 9 7-kilometer eggs ready to go, but unfortunately they hatched. So let's see what we got here. We have a Yamask here. Let's just take a look at these IVs. This one is going to be a 12-12-12. We got the Phantom, we got a Noibat, we got a Yamask, a Noibat, a Phantom, Yamask, Noibat, Yamask, and that is everything. Decent hatch, but again, no shiny, sadly. Well, that zoo was fun. If you ever make it to Ueno Park, you should check out this zoo. I think it was pretty good. Plus, there was a few exhibits I wasn't actually able to go to, unfortunately, because I got there so late and a lot of them were closing up. So now we're back on the hunt for that Vulpix, and look at this right here. We've got a Farfetch'd, and it's not shiny. I haven't seen a Farfetch'd in like forever, so it's really cool to see it, but I really want to get this shiny because it's the last Kanto shiny I need. Today's been a pretty fun day all in all, but our shiny luck's been kind of lacking, unless you count these, but I personally don't. So I'm thinking, let's appease the ramen gods, and hopefully they will give us some shiny luck luck afterwards, and luckily we're right next to a really good shop for it. And that ramen shop is called Ichiran. Some consider it to be the best ramen in all of Japan. And from what I remember of it, it was really delicious, and it has a really cool setup where you don't even have to look at anybody. All you have to do is put some coins in a machine, it prints out your ticket, and then your ramen's delivered to you without a single word. Before we go in and eat that ramen, we do have 4 of these 7-kilometer eggs. I can swear I had 5 of them, but I guess one of them was staggered, but whatever. This one's gonna be, Phantom. Number 2, what are you? All right, Galarian, cool. Number 3 is a Noibat. Oh, and here's the last one. It is another Noibat, but sadly wasn't a shiny one, and out of all of that, doesn't look like any hundos whatsoever, though this one's probably a 98, right? What are you? Yeah, well, no, a 96. And the layout of Ichiran is really cool. How it works is there's a ton of cubbies everywhere, so you can be alone if you need to, or if you want to, you can move the walls next to you. And after you get everything from the machine, you have to fill out this sheet right here that have a whole bunch of different little options on there. Things ranging from, do I want extra pork? How strong do I want the broth to be? And then after we fill out this card here, all we have to do is hit this little button here, and then somebody will take our order and we'll get our ramen. Now you might be curious how exactly drinks work here. Well, it's really simple. There's a little cup that they give you right up on here on the top here, and then all we have is this little water spout, and just like that, you can serve yourself. This looks amazing. Now let's say you do actually come here and you think to yourself, you know, this is really good, but it could use a little bit of extra something. Well, you're not out of luck here. Luckily, on the side of the walls here, there's little pieces of paper that'll have everything that you can add, and all you gotta do is just tick off what you want, hit the button again, and they'll bring it right out to you. It's a really great restaurant. That ramen was fantastic. Some people argue it's the best in Japan. I don't know if I could argue with them. It's really, really good, especially because you get to choose how you want it to be made. And now let's see if the ramen gods give us some fortune. I have a single egg here, just a single egg. Let's see what happens with this one egg alone. It is, well, it was a Noibat. Sadly, wasn't a shiny one though. So it looks like the ramen actually worked, just not with the right Pokemon. But this will be my 3rd shiny Piplup with this hat. So if they ever do give it its evolutions with the hat, we're done with the set immediately. So I can't be upset about that. You know what I mean? Like I said before, guys, you just gotta eat some ramen, and sure enough, you get some shinies. It's just science. But do the shiny ramen gods love us a lot and give us a shundo? No, not even close. So I've got a cool little discovery here. Remember when I found that Tyrant and the Why Not Pokestop? Well, if you look on the game here, we actually have one here that has Baltoys and Bronzor on it, which is really neat, and I'm right on top of it right now. Definitely glad I found it. The only downside is I've already spun the thing, so I'm gonna have to wait until it refreshes so I can at least get a gift for it. How fun, a bathroom that shows you how everything poops. Isn't that just great? Let's see if this ramen luck passes to the daily incense. Let's see a Galarian bird today. I want to see one in Japan. But the first one is gonna be a Spinnerack and not a shiny one. Looks like the ramen luck doesn't go that far today, but quite a few Vulpixes, which is cool, and a few Pokemon that ran. I had more than 19 for sure. And also there's a Vulpix right here, so why not, right? Oh man, I just wanted to get one. So I've got good news and I've got bad news. Good news is there's a shiny Pumpkaboo, which is amazing, but the bad news is I think this is another extra small. So now I have 3 extra smalls, which is not what I was hoping for, but you know what? It is what it is. I mean, I'll be able to trade it with other people that may have been lucky enough to get themselves like one of the bigger ones and they want one of the smaller ones for whatever reason, but I'm just happy to run into it because it's been a little bit before I've been able to find anything. Yep, unfortunately, this is the extra small, it says right there, but its IVs say it's pretty darn good. Oh my God, an 11, 13, 13? I swear I only get these at night, but this one I think is bigger, so I think this is actually a different form, which makes me very happy. I told you guys, the ramen, it works. It's just science, man. I didn't get a single shiny before I had this delicious ramen, and then I ate some delicious ramen, and sure enough, we're getting Pumpkaboos, we're getting all these costume shinies. I don't make the rules, okay? I just follow them. And this one is a different form. Awesome, sweet, I'm so glad. Decent whatever IVs, I don't really care about that, but I'm so happy. Technically, we only have to get 5 more, I think, which is still gonna be huge, but nonetheless, we do have an extra one to trade, so we might be able to complete this line by trading. Well, I'd say today was a pretty successful day. We managed to get 3 shinies, 2 Pumpkaboos, which is pretty cool, plus a brand new form, technically, even though it's just slightly bigger than the others. There's really no difference besides that, but I'm glad to have it because again, I'm trying to complete the entire thing and that's gonna be very difficult. And having another shiny Piplup is pretty cool just because again, now we have 3 of them, so if they ever do have an Empoleon and a Primplump with the hat kind of options, we're done with that. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.